So we got our kayak, our Mellbree kayak track mount right here. We've got all our screws laid out here, and we're going to put this in the same position we did on the other side. And I want this rail mount to be the same way that I have my other one. So basically I'm going to line it up with the edge of my kayak. This rail right here is where I want it at. And that's going to look at the spot right there. So there's a couple things you could do here. You could take a marker and mark out each one of them holes and where they sit. I've got a Milwaukee drill with a 3/32 drill bit. I haven't marked out my holes. I am just going to go ahead and hold that in place where I want it and drill those out. Now, once I got those holes drilled out, we're going to grab us a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to take a couple of screws. Let me see here. I think they're all this. I thought they were all the same screws. Last time I used this 3/32 drill bit here, and that worked just fine. I may have to go bigger. There we go. And I've seen some people online do this with a power drill or a bit driver. Use a regular screwdriver. These screws don't need to be super tight, and you don't want to take a screw gun and drive through this material and then strip the holes out. Once you strip the holes out, now you got a whole other problem to fix. So don't do that. So now that we've got this exactly where we want it, we got those two screws holding it in. It's as simple as taking your drill bit and drilling your next couple of holes. So just kind of try to center them in the hole. So there we have our 7-inch Mellbree kayak track mount installed. Now there is another step you can do with this. So I've got these mounted the way I like. I think they look good. Be careful when you're judging where you want these. This one should have came just a little bit further back, like hardly at all. But once I decide that that's where I like it, I can either pull them screws back out, or when you're doing it the first time, when you put the screws in the first time, you can put a little marine silicone sealant over the holes and then put just a tiny bit on the threads of the screw also. This is what I got here, a Starbright marine silicone sealant. So I've got to seal all mine yet. But even with that, there's probably, if any, the most minimalist amount of water that would even get into those holes, because the screws fit in the holes quite snugly. But this is the Starbright marine silicone sealant. And when you're ordering this, be careful. You can order this in white or clear. I can't remember if there was other colors, but as you can see there, I got the clear one. So we'll post all this stuff we use in the description. So that's the 7-inch Mellbree kayak track mount. And as we saw in a previous video, I also got the 9-inch. So the 9-inch installs exactly the way the 7-inch one does. It just takes 2 more screws.